What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. If you couldn't tell by the title of the thumbnail, this is not a video I was looking forward to making, but I have to make it anyway. We had somebody run into the garage, and I'm in my garage right now, and you'll notice there's some damage to the door here, but most of the damage is on the outside. What I do want to kind of go through with you guys here today is what happened, the damages that have occurred, how close we were to actually totaling both of these cars. And then I kind of want to tell you guys what's going to happen next and walk you through what I expect to happen in terms of getting through insurance and fixing all of this stuff up so I can actually take these cars out again. Let's dive right in. All right, y'all, so we are at the front of my house in my driveway, and I kind of want to just go through the story of what actually happened here to cause all of the damage that we're going to have behind me. Basically, really simple, I was selling something on Facebook Marketplace and I left it right here on the porch for the person to pick up. And when they came to pick up the package, they decided that they wanted it so badly that they forgot to put their car in park. And so where we're standing right now is where the car was. She hopped out of the car to get the item on the porch, and the car, because it was still in drive, kept going. And so the car actually ended up going completely through this gate. This gate was closed at the time, and you'll see kind of at the bottom of the gate there's some damage here, but it went through the gate and went straight into my garage. So here is where the impact happened. You can see this brick was the same on both sides, and this is where they hit. So right here is the impact area, and what you'll notice is that if the car was maybe even 6 inches to the left here, it would have gone completely through my garage door and damaged the cars behind. So I'm super thankful that the person hit the brick. But let's jump into the actual inside of the garage and show you guys the damage there and just how close we were to actually touching the cars inside. All right, so here's the outside of the damage. We're gonna walk into my garage here, and we're gonna see just how close we were to actually hitting these two cars with the garage. And so you can see there's about a foot of distance between the front of the Corvette and the dented garage door. And this is something that I am so very thankful for, that we didn't actually have any damage to either vehicle so far. And the reason I say so far is because we're not out of the woods yet. They still have to replace and repair all of this damage. I don't know how they're going to do that without damaging the vehicle. And so I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to be able to disassemble this garage door to at least get these vehicles out, possibly store them somewhere, so that when the repair crew comes in, they won't have to work around, these vehicles. And so that's kind of worrying me a little bit, but I am working through some insurance claims. And so let's talk about that briefly in terms of what I expect to happen with this damage. All right, so just briefly talking about the repair and that process, right? Because it was a automobile or a vehicle that hit my structure, I'm gonna have to file a claim with their auto insurance just to make sure that I go through the right process. Basically, I do believe they have the coverage for this, and so what I'm gonna end up having to do is get a general contractor's quote to send to that insurance provider, just because the auto insurance isn't going to have an estimator for a structure or a building, right? They deal with auto estimates, auto crashes mostly. Because it's a structure, I need to get a general contractor's quote, send that over to them. If they approve it, then we can start the repairs, which I'm not really sure how smooth that process is going to be. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But I'm out of these two cars for the foreseeable future. I can't get into my garage. I can't get those cars out yet. So it kind of sucks, even though we are going into some snow here next week in Michigan. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'll keep y'all updated kind of with what happens, but this is not going to stop us from uploading here on YouTube. So throw me a comment down below if you've had this happen to you. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you soon for some more content. Peace.